through some mishap, the source code that creates Claude Code, which has famously been closed source for eternity, someone pushed that to the npm registry, the source map, which is a file that allows you to decompress all of the jumbled up code that a build process creates, and actually define all of the files that make up Claude Code, revealing loads of juicy secrets.
Command AI.
Surprised the person in the chat is like, what Claude Code leak? Because this was everywhere. Jesus Christ. The leak could help give software developers and Anthropic's competitors insight into how it built viral coding tool, and that's important, non-sensitive customer credentials were involved in the exposure. Thing is, I have to be honest, I got sent this by people. I actually do not care, to be honest. It's juicy gossip and we'll go through everything, but I don't care. Like, I'm not one of those people who is like in a mad thing about open source and Claude Code needs to be open source. But, it's there. And someone actually has rebuilt it in Python, which is completely legal in that you've created something, a derivative piece of work from something, which means it's no longer like copyright claimable. So that was the first thing that was done. So go and get that. Obviously, they're DMCAing everyone who picks up uploads Claude Code open source to GitHub. They can DMCA request those, and they will and have been doing. But the Python library, and I think there's a Rust version as well, I'm not too sure. Those are all, go nuts with those. They're all there. But I think it's what we've learned from it that's the most interesting thing.
I find it interesting how it is for OpenAI and other competitors potentially. Are they like sitting down and looking into the code and trying to understand what they can learn from it potentially to make their products better?
Absolutely, for sure. And Claude Code does have a magic to it. Not only have they got a great starting point with the actual model itself with Claude. Like, it's like the Apple ecosystem, the software runs great on the hardware because they have that control of the entire pipeline. So there's just a real nice magic between, like, synchronicity between the two that may or may not be able to be translated to other tools. It's just how it is, how it runs with Claude. But they'll definitely be looking into some of the stuff. Interestingly, though, I saw a video by the Primogen, and one of the things that someone found was if it's trying to understand if it's a negative, like if you're frustrated or you're pissed off with Claude and whatever. Yeah. And instead of using their AI to actually query whether it's a negative sentiment, they literally just use search and replace, like plain old JavaScript, to look through whether it's like piss, fuck off, rubbish, crap, and all, whatever. You
can see that. Right? Yes. Yeah. Twat.
So exactly. And so you'd think that some of this stuff would be actually really, really complex, or they'll be using the most sophisticated thing, but actually they're using basic regex, find and replaces
but it is cheaper, right? And what they do with this, exactly, to be specific, they are just going to flag the conversation. They are just going to, from what I understand, they do use this for analytics. Now they might be able to go and look at the conversation. I'm not sure about that. Is it something that they can do, look at your conversation, or is that encrypted? I'm not sure, but it is. I know for sure that they are, for the least, they are using this for analytics to see how satisfied or unsatisfied you are with the session.
Exactly, yeah. And also, there are some leaks that happened. One of them has actually already been, within like a day, they already released it, which is this buddy feature. Tamagotchi virtual pet. And I hatched that as soon as I saw it. I was like, what was this buddy thing? And you type /buddy and it hatches this creature. And there's different rarities. It was like this Tamagotchi/Pokemon hybrid thing. If we have a look at some of the other stuff here, we've got Kairos, autonomous daemon, always on agent with GitHub webhooks, 5-minute cron cycles, /dream. It's called Autodream. This is kind of creepy, actually.
Yeah, memory.
So obviously things running in the background, just understanding what's going on and constantly observing your GitHub and certain things like that. Ultra plan. So we have Ultra Think, which expands the memory thinking budget that you have. You can just type /Ultra Think. It goes all rainbow, and then it just can think for longer. This is Ultra Plan. Offloads planning to a remote 30-minute Opus session, 3-second polling, teleport, sentinel, returns results. So that's going to be quite interesting. I am a fan.
Do you know what 3-second polling means?
Whilst it's running for 30 seconds, you're going to be checking in every 3 seconds to see what's going on. Because seemingly you can change that polling number. So
interesting. Sure. I did use this in I did use this in the T3 code. Yeah, in T3 code I use Ultra Plan. I don't think it went for 30 minutes, but it did go for, I think I saw 18 minutes.
And is it remote? Is it done on your machine or is it remote?
I'm not sure. I didn't check. I used it and I didn't check too much.
Cool. Yeah, so this one's obviously sending off to remote server doing its thing. Probably gonna have to pay extra for that, to be honest. Tungsten tool. This is an internal thing. Direct keystroke and screen capture of virtual environment. Is that like a bit of a data collection thing? I'm not too sure, but seems like a internal only thing. Voice mode. We already had voice mode, so maybe it's using Deepgram Nova 3 as its model now instead of something else. I don't know. And coordinator mode, multi-agent swarm with workers and scratch pads. Again, something I thought that we already knew about or already have even. Bunch of other stuff. Undercover mode, anti-distillation. Interesting. So they've already started to patch that. Session memory, auto dream, and native client. So yeah, a few things have leaked, particularly that buddy thing. I don't really understand it, to be honest. It just keeps whinging and whining in the background and saying things about my code. I don't really know what.
The Spinner Verbs. So when you send off Claude to do something, it says thinking, and it also uses other words instead of thinking, these verbs. And the list also exists. They have 187 of them, and it's just a cute thing to, this is, by the way, Wes found it, and yeah, it is just fun to look at this. I didn't know most of these words, but I'm gonna look them up. It's just kind of fun. Zesting. Sketching and puzzling and I don't know, gusting and frosting and I don't know. It's just forging and forming, grooving and imagining. Yeah, it's just a bunch of bee booping. It's just kind of it's kind of cute. So I think they also asked who came up with this, and they did mention, I forgot the name, but one of the employees and then the rest of the employees from Anthropic came together and just added more verbs. So yeah, it is quite funny. Yeah, and a few other notes that I saw from other creators covering this were like, there's a tons of comments, like more than usual, and the comments sound like they were not written for human. They were written for the next agent looking over the code to understand what it is. So that kind of makes sense, and it is the new era that we are in. And also I saw comments on how it does look like a code that was written all by just prompting, that meaning that it's not like the highest quality code.
Yeah.
But I'm not qualified to judge that.
I mean, you know, it's the way things are now, isn't it? Really, it's quite crazy how we've just good is good enough, you know.
Yeah,
good enough is good enough. It works.
I'm paying $200 because it is the best.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the Claude Code leak. I don't think there's much more to say about it, to be honest.
This is part of a larger conversation on my show, Cmd+AI, which we stream live every single week. We discuss the news and all things related to AI in the world of design and web. Catch us next week and join in the banter.
Cmd+AI.